that 200,000 Australians are either waiting for or being denied the ability to get the help that they need to stay in their homes. The aged care assessment system is in a world of trouble. As I mentioned a bit earlier in the show, the aged care minister is just word salading in question time. The person who is well across the detail here is the Alternative Aged Care Minister, Anne Rushton, who joins us now from Canberra. And nice to see you. Let's be really simple here. For the people that are watching, for the people that are on the edge of the system, is this a bureaucratic kink that's going to work itself out, or is there a design flaw that means we should be worried?
Well, I think we should be worried about a government that is actually actively withholding care from older Australians that have been assessed as needing that care, or leaving them languishing, waiting to get an assessment. 200,000 older Australians right now need care to be able to stay in their own homes. This government hasn't released a new aged care package since last financial year. Waitlists just keep on growing, and the government's still refusing to do anything. I mean, quite frankly, Paul, older Australians are dying waiting to receive the care that they've been assessed as needing. It is just unbelievable, this government's callous disregard for older Australians.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers are incredible. Again, we've gone through them here, where it's 120,000 people are still waiting for an assessment. On top of that, you've got 90,000 who are still waiting to receive care. This is even after they have had the assessment. Again, has the government made a change in what they have been doing for the past 3 years? Why has this turned up now?
Well, what the government has done is they made a promise during the election campaign that they were going to release 83,000 home care packages, which would have gone a long way to actually dealing with the backlog of those people that have been assessed. Straight after the election, they actually deferred the release of those packages and have not released one package despite promising to start releasing them on the 1st of July. So this is an active action by the government not to release packages to older Australians. I mean, when we were in government, we managed to get the wait list down for aged care packages to under 30,000, and we were on a trajectory to keep going down. Since this government has been in power, the aged care wait lists have tripled over that time. But even worse, the time that people are waiting on the wait list has blown out by triple. You know, we've got older Australians waiting 2 years, and you know, Paul, if you are 97 years old and you're told that you've got to wait a year or 18 months to receive your aged care package, I mean, 97-year-olds don't have a lot of time left, and a year could be a really significant amount of time, and we are seeing people die while they're waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, by obvious nature, if you're over an age to require the care at home or potentially into acute care and facilities, a year, 2 years is an awfully long time to be lost inside this process. I just want to show everyone some of the back and forth in the House today, which was the minister here, who I, to be honest, had not heard of until today, but I'm not entirely sure I'll need to even remember his name in a year from now, because have a look at this back and forth where this is the guy supposedly with the knowledge of how the system is working. Let's leave it to the audience to decide if this bloke's up to it. Roll the tape.
More than 200,000 Australians are still waiting for either a home care package or an assessment of a package. Will the minister apologise to these 200,000 elderly Australians and their families for this betrayal?
Firstly, the Support at Home program, to which the opposition have been supportive in moving the initial legislation, provides the legislative framework for support at home.
A vulnerable 90-year-old Australian is suffering for too long. Will the minister say, as immediate priority, expedite the delivery of this man's package before it is too late?
If the member can provide me with the details, I'll personally follow up as a matter of urgency.
Yeah, and what worries me in particular, again, a lot of word salad. Now, again, government processes take time. They weren't even pleading for time here. Instead, it was essentially, if I don't say anything, then it won't end up on the 6 p.m. news.
Look, the ridiculousness of the minister's response was, what is he going to do? Look into all 87,000 people who are on the wait list, like he promised to do to Mr Venning, the member for Grey. The other thing too is that this minister last week on the 7:30 report blamed the sector for not being ready, and the reason the packages weren't being released is because the sector wasn't ready. We found out on Friday the sector is more than ready and capable to roll out these packages. The department said it was more than ready and capable to roll out the packages. The only thing stopping older Australians getting access to the care that they need is the refusal of this government to release the packages. The minister cannot get out of that.
All right, and for anyone who's worried who's watching us right now, what do you hope that they can do? How can the people watching this show create the pressure behind what you're doing in Parliament this week?
Okay, well, first of all, I would say anybody who wants to send through their personal story to me, I mean, sadly, I've already received thousands of them, but I would be more than happy to receive your personal story so I can add the weight to the absolute travesty that this government is inflicting on older Australians. But also, I've been really pleased to have got the support, I hope, of the Greens and David Pocock, certainly on the crossbench, and hopefully other crossbenchers, to move an amendment to force the government into releasing those packages now instead of waiting like they're proposing to do, possibly till next year to release them. So hopefully this week we'll be able to provide some good news to older Australians by forcing this government into doing what it should have been doing anyway.
All right. Strength to your arm, Senator. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anne.
Thanks, Paul.